guys, so I'm back again today with another video, and today the video is things that change when you leave high school. So I've called it high school because quite a lot of people do, but if you're like me, you'll have called it secondary school. I'm doing this video because I really enjoy doing things you should know before you start professionally dance training, and I just thought that this is a really relatable topic that everybody could get behind. Everything I say in this video might not be true for you, but it was definitely true for me and a majority of my friends. If you haven't seen my videos before, hi, I'm Danny. Happy to have you here. I do videos on lots of different things. I like bath bombs, I like dancing, and I like talking. I like makeup, I like gymnastics. I like everything. So if you haven't seen this channel before and you like them kind of things, please feel free to subscribe. And if you really want to do me a big old favour, you can press the bell button down below, which will notify you when I create a new video. Number one, and what I think is definitely the biggest thing that changes when you leave high school, is there is much less bullying. Now, I never was bullied at secondary school, but I definitely was picked on, and I think that's fair to say for most other people my age. So most people, when they're going through secondary school, will get teased, will get taunted for lots of different things. When I was little, it was quite a lot my size, because I was small. People used to pick on me because of my height. I was with a group of friends at one point that just would be mean to a different person each day for like no reason. And I just think when you leave secondary school, it gets better, I promise. As soon as I went to college, everyone at college, no one cares, no one's bothered by you, no one's going to take the mick out of you, because by the time you get to college, you're all there for the same reason. You're all there because you've left school and you want to continue your education. Everybody has to go to school, not everybody has to go to college. That's what I feel anyway. So if you are someone that gets bullied at school, I'm not saying it's okay and I'm not saying it's fair, but I am saying it will get better, and when you leave school it will get so much better. Number two, and this kind of joins on with the last one, is when you leave secondary school, because you go into what you want to do, you find people that are much more like you. So if you find that you didn't have many friends at school, or only a few, you will find more when you go to college. Like, don't be worried. And that's just because they're doing the same thing as you. For example, I always had a lot of friends that were in performing arts, and I did have really good friends that I'm still friends with from the school I went to, but quite a lot of my friends were from a performing arts background as well, so I had friends from outside of school. So when you leave school, that's another thing that changes. You will find people the same as you. Number three, if you're anything like me, it will take you until you leave school to develop any sort of fashion sense. When you're at school, you don't really get to experiment because you're in a school uniform. You're probably not allowed to wear makeup. You're not allowed to do your hair how you want to, because I remember once I dyed my fringe blue and my teacher was like, I like that, Danny, but don't ever do it again. So when you leave school, you can do what you want. At college, you can wear what you want. You can look how you want. And I often find people find themselves a little bit more when they go to college. I mean, don't get me wrong, it develops all the way through life. Like, definitely when I went to uni, I found myself a bit more as well. But when you leave school, you will find your true like fashion sense, your true style, music, that kind of thing, and you can be what you want to be. Number four, you will stop speaking to most of the people you thought you were friends with at secondary school. This is not a bad thing. Like, don't sit there thinking, oh no, I'm gonna have no friends, because it's not the case. It just so happens that most of your friends at secondary school, you're probably friends with because they're there. You probably don't get along with them that well. I have so many people go to me, oh, I had no friends at secondary school. And I think that's the case with most people. I was lucky enough to have a lot of good friends, but a lot of them I don't speak to anymore. However, a lot of them I do. And also, a lot of people that I didn't speak to at secondary school, I'm now really close friends with. So, basically, don't count on the fact that the people that are there for you now will be there for you forever, because they might not. But that's not a bad thing. People change, people grow. Number five. Studying gets a lot harder. People often do really well in their GCSEs and then go to sixth form or college and think, I was going to swear then, but I won't just for you. They think, oh, why are my grades so bad? Or, you know, why is this so much harder than it used to be? Because it is harder than it used to be, and at school, some people can get by without revising, and some people can just pass their GCSEs and have a banging time. Whereas when you get into sixth form, I don't know many people that got good sixth form grades that didn't revise. Do you know what I mean? Like, I got good 6th form grades. I got like B's in most things, but I revised so much, and I didn't revise for my GCSEs, so it's just a step up. And so yeah, when you leave for secondary school, don't expect for it to be as easy as it was in secondary school. I often look back in my days in secondary school and think, God, I wish I could still be there. I'm 22 and I wish I could still be at secondary school. So number 6, you grow the hell up. When you leave secondary school, you have to become independent. For me anyway, I was always quite independent because my mum didn't really, I had a job from when I was really young. I cooked for myself when I was really young. I travelled myself when I was really young. But when you leave college, it amplifies because you've got to make your own way to college. You know, your parents don't do things for you anymore, and you've got to kind of fend for yourself a little bit more. And that's the same with studying once again. Like, they don't spoon feed you things. I know I spoke about this kind of in my uni video, but you know, you've got to be more independent and you've got to be you. And that's kind of another reason why you develop as a person more, because you have to learn to do things for yourself. Number 7, you will become an emotional wreck. I'm not saying this is for everybody, but you think you're stressed in secondary school, wait till you get to college, and then after college, wait till you get to uni, and then after uni, wait till you get into the real world of, you know, trying to get a job. It doesn't get easier, but it certainly gets more fulfilling. So, yes, secondary school is at the time you think, oh my God, I've never done anything so hard in my life. You think GCSEs, that's the end of my world. It's not, darling. Sorry to tell you now, it doesn't really get better. In the sense of stressfulness. I don't think I once cried over my GCSEs, but I certainly cried over my A-levels, and I certainly cried at uni. This wasn't because of my grades or anything, but I was just stressed, and I like to cry when I'm stressed. However, don't let this make you think, oh crap, I don't want to do it, I'm never going to do anything. You know, thinking like that could make you go into a little ball and you never want to come out. You got to think of it like, I'm stressed out, but I'm actually going somewhere, and that's why you're stressed, because you care about it. Personally, for me, I get stressed out when I'm worried that I'm not going to do well in something. So let that stress, instead of scare you, let that stress motivate you to be a better person and do something for yourself. Number 8, this is a personal favourite of mine. If you're anything like me, you'll finally grow boobies and a bum. Yes guys, it took me until after secondary school to finally grow an arse, and I like it. So if you're thinking to yourself right now, oh no, I'm 16 and I still look like a child, honey, that's because you are. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all, because once again, I'd love to be 16 at this moment in time. So don't worry about it, all you late bloomers, you'll get there one day. Big love. And last but not least, you will stop caring what people think of you. This makes you a happier person, I promise. When I was at school, someone said one tiny little thing to me and it set me off the wagon. I was, you know, in hysterics. I couldn't take people being mean to me, or people, if someone said something about what I was wearing, I wouldn't wear it again. And nowadays, I don't care. Don't get me wrong, I care about what people think when, you know, they're looking out for me and they're doing things for my benefit. But when some girl stares at me in the street and doesn't like what I'm wearing, I don't care. I don't know them. I probably don't want to know them. And I like how I look, and my friends like how I look. And yeah, so when you leave school, you will stop caring what people think so much, and it will be good for you. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you agree or disagree with anything that I've said, please comment down below and let me know. Also, if you could give this video a big thumbs up, because I would appreciate that. And I'll be back with another video very soon. Love you all. Bye.